Welcome everybody to Game 7 of the Big League Blitzball 2021 season. Today we have Peter going up against D. Let's go down to the first pitch. As Peter steps up to the plate here, he is definitely trying to improve that average and still looking for his first home run. First pitch from D is a nice fastball for strike one. Ooh, and Peter with an ugly swing there for strike three, and that's the first out. Peter takes a hack at an outside pitch, and that's the first strike. And a nice off-speed pitch there from D to get Peter swinging, and that will end the top of the first. As D steps in, he has a solid average and also looking for his first home run. Ooh, the first pitch from Peter is a big looping slider, fouled off for strike one. D with a big swing and a miss at a high pitch, and that's the first out. Peter with a nice fastball there for strike one. D puts his ball in play, but it's granted right back to Peter at the mound, and that will end the bottom of the first. Peter with a swing and a miss at a high pitch for strike one. Oh, and a great pitch there from D to get Peter looking for the first out. Peter takes his ball down the middle for strike one. And Peter rips his ball into left field, and that will be a one-out hit. Another nice pitch there from D for the first strike. Oh, and Peter rips another ball up the middle, and he is men on first and second. And another sharp ground ball up the middle for Peter, and he has bases loaded here with one out. Ooh, an ugly swing there for strike one. Oh, and D with a huge strikeout there to get out of the bases loaded jam, and we're going to the bottom of the second, still tied at 0-0. The first pitch at the bottom of the second is fouled off for strike one. Oh, and D rips his ball in the center field, and it is gone! And he starts his scoring here with a solo home run to put him up 1-0. Ooh, and an ugly swing there from D for strike one. Ooh, and D switches to right-handed hitting here mid at bat. Let's see what happens. Oh, and he rips his ball deep into left field, and it is gone! And he scores again to make it 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Ooh, and Peter with a nice comeback fastball there for strike one. And a very ugly swing there from D, but he does score to make it 2-0, going to the top of the third. The first pitch is a big looping fastball, swung at for strike one. Peter with another sharp hit up the middle, and he has a man on first with nobody out. Ooh, a jam pitch there, fouled off for the first strike. And D just lays that one in there, and he gets Peter looking here for the first out. With one out left, Peter swings and misses at that high fastball for the first strike. The two-strike pitch is swung on and missed, and D takes Game 7 here of a score of 2-0.